Finding a pathway to success over the years has proven difficult for many Maryland public schools. But as Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, one elementary school in Garrett County is showing what's possible by getting creative outside the classroom.
After your story aired, your county gave you that proclamation?
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It affirms that what we do is important.
It's now been more than a month since Project Baltimore first told the story of Krin Elementary in Garrett County. And the response, according to Principal Dana McCauley, has been overwhelming.
Absolutely, yes.
McCauley says she's received emails and messages from viewers all over the region, congratulating her on Krin's success or offering to be part of it.
I think people see what we're doing and they have a passion for something that's connected to what we do and they want to share it. Come on in. What comes next?
Krin is a Title I school, meaning it has a high concentration of students living in poverty. Maryland has more than 1,400 public schools. 464 are considered Title I. And last year, Krin was the only one that earned a 5-star rating for educational excellence from the Maryland State Department of Education, the state's highest designation.
They're going to hang around. They're going to want to know why all these people in these big old white suits are down here.
When we visited Krin this past fall,
they're going to be curious.
its unique approach to education was obvious.
We usually start with an N so we can move them around. Look at that beautiful capped honey.
Krin was built on top of an abandoned coal mine. Over 20 years, the entire school community, students, staff, parents, neighbors, worked to clean it up and restore the land. Today, there's thriving wetlands, a hemlock forest, and a trout stream.
It's a perfect example of our hydrosphere living with our biosphere.
Krin also has its own agricultural program, all of it maintained by the students, who now have a stake in their school's success.
It's much easier to teach somebody who wants to be taught than somebody who doesn't want to be taught. And these kids want to do these things.
And this school's success has continued. Earlier this month, MSDE released its star ratings for 2024. And for a second year in a row, Krin earned 5 stars.
I love that my staff, is being acknowledged for their work in my community.
You would encourage other schools to try to do what you're doing?
Sure, yeah. It needs to fit their community, right? It needs to fit their place. It needs to fit where they are.
Not every school in the state can have a hemlock forest and a trout stream to clean up like Krin. But Principal McCauley says every school in the state is unique. The secret is tapping into that uniqueness and getting the community and the students engaged. Project Baltimore emailed MSDE to find out what the department can do to help schools find success like Krin. MSDE replied saying it encourages school leaders to utilize approaches that meet the needs of all students. Each child's learning style is different. As we work to create a system of world-class schools that prepare students for higher education, career, and life, it is important to share best practices that can be replicated across districts and school communities.
It's not a cookie-cutter approach. And it shouldn't be, right? Because we all have different kids. So we all have a different environment that we're living and working in. So it's not a cookie cutter. You just can't take it and move it over there. It's got to be authentic.
There is another update to this story. Krin Elementary is no longer the only Title I school in the state to earn 5 stars. When Maryland released its 2024 star rating, Woodbridge Elementary in Baltimore County joined the list as the second Title I school in Maryland to earn 5 stars. I'm Chris Papps, and this is Project Baltimore. I'm Chris Papps. Thanks for watching. Here's another story to watch. Also, if you have a story idea, please send us a message.